Here we are at Theodore Roosevelt National Park. We're at the north unit. Believe it or not, there's a north and south and they're separated by 68 miles. But we are currently at the north unit. We're gonna head in. It's 1 or 2 o'clock depending on what time zone. I think it's like we're right in the cutoff, so I think we're central. So it's 2 o'clock. We're gonna go drive the scenic loop, or not loop, but scenic road, come back, and then go back to camp. I did get a spot already at the CCC campground. Oh, my turn. All right, we're in. We're gonna do the 14-mile thing. We're basically gonna drive it and stop at all the scenic overlooks and try to figure out what trail to come hike tomorrow. I did get a camp spot at the CCC campground. It's only $6 a night, so it's not bad. There aren't too many people there now. I hope more people will show up, but so far it's pretty nice. I'm gonna try to fly the drone off there too. I'm just gonna fly it straight up and go look around. We are right next to this national park, so I'm actually gonna try to film the edges of it. I'll try not to go over the border. We'll see. And there's a river there too, Little Missouri River, so I think it's gonna look nice. The clouds look bad though, so there's a chance of rain tomorrow, so might not be able to hike anything tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. But it's typical Badlands like-ish here. Just big little like mountains with layered, really contrasting layer colors. It's pretty nice. Instead of clouds though, oh my god. It's been raining all morning. Hopefully it stops raining. Oh, look at this canyon on the right. Ooh. See them up there? Longhorn cattle. I did read that they maintain a herd of them up here in the park. But I didn't think I'd see them. I don't know if I want to go hiking with those things walking around the park. Well, there's some big old horns. Bunch of them up there. Ooh. I'm okay with bison, I guess. Why am I okay with bison? Wow. Okay. Okay. There we go. We got some bison on the left. So of course we have some park visitors who have to just stop in the road and then get out of the car and take pictures. Look, bison. These are clean ones, not all shaggy looking. So part of this drive just goes up and then it hits this plateau area and it's yellow everywhere. All these flowers, they're not like the typical flowers. They're just small flowers attached to like grass-like things or something. I don't know. But geez. Unfortunately, it's been raining almost non-stop, so it's hard to get out and actually film stuff. And filming from the windows like this, raindrops and windshield wipers. So I might wind us up here and then I'll just add in the hike tomorrow for this video. So I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna continue this drive. Good morning. I'm here at Theodore Roosevelt National Park. I'm on the Caprock Coulee Trail. Just started it. It's 4.8 mile loop. I'm not bringing any water, nothing. Just my cameras and keys, I guess. So should be pretty easy. It says moderate, but you know, so pretty easy. But we are going to go up a little bit. Theodore Roosevelt National Park is actually split up from the north and south I mentioned earlier. So I'm at the northern section. Oh, there's even a journal I could sign in. Oh, we're already branching. Caprock Nature Trail now. So we're going down. I'm not going to sign in because I don't have a hand sanitizer with me right now, so I'm not going to touch anything. So let's see what we're off to. So immediately it just goes into the brush. I saw a lot of people walking along here. I think they took the blackthorn or buckthorn. Look at that. So it seems like most of at least the northern section, probably southern as well, but it's all like a mixture of badlands and sagebrush. It's pretty cool. I love seeing rocks like this, but there's so much at Badlands that you get to see, and just random places also throughout Wyoming and South Dakota. Here the layers are really distinct. It's kind of nice actually. The sun is super strong right now, but the plants are still wet, so it kind of rubs up against your legs. It's kind of refreshing. I'm sure a lot of other people have walked here already, but I'm surprised the plants are still wet. There are 2 other cars at the parking lot. When I got there, it's not even muddy. It's actually not bad. I thought it was gonna be really muddy because it rained all day yesterday. There's a parking lot over there. I could actually see my car. The trail just kind of goes left, down, comes up. Last night I stayed at the CCC campground just southeast of the park here. It's only $6 a night. Pretty nice. Pit toilets, and that's really it. There's a well that you pump to get water. But I didn't do that, but not bad. It wasn't packed. There were a bunch of people there and you could hear them talking and stuff. But nobody was to the sides of me, so that's pretty good. If everybody filled a spot, it'd be pretty crowded, but fortunately it was not. So last night it actually got really clear, and I was able to go look northwest just underneath the Big Dipper. I don't know if y'all know, but look at this rock. So cool. Isn't that amazing? Just the erosion just kind of starting to present this rock, and it just sticking out like a ledge. It's so cool. So cool. And all the soft rock, like my temptation is to touch it, scrape at it to see how strong that rock is, but I won't. But wow, I love seeing things that are exposed after, you know, millions of years probably buried in the dirt. It's quite fascinating. As I was saying though, if you look northwest just under the Big Dipper at currently July 20, it's supposed to be visible until July 26, is the Neowise Comet. Right after, well, after a while after the sunset, it's still bright on the horizon. But once, well, I pulled out my binoculars and I was able to see the comet. It was so cool. And then once it got really dark, you can see the whole tail with your eyes without any aid. Quite cool. I've never seen a comet like that visible with the human eye. Circumstances were just right. It was new moon. So yeah, so I hope all of you got out there by the time this video comes up. It'll be gone or won't be visible anymore. But yeah, pretty nice. And I took some photos of it and you can actually see it's blue. It's so cool. From the CCC campground, the Milky Way was so visible. I was so tempted to set up another time lapse, but it was so moist. Everything was getting wet. And if I left my camera out there for 3 hours, it would have gotten covered in moisture. So I didn't do it. But oh well. I wonder if there's rattlesnakes out here. I bet there are. I should probably keep an eye. I haven't seen any signs. I mean, they are in Badlands and just south of us. There's supposedly some petrified forest out here in the southern end, but this thing on the trail here, it looks like wood. It's hard as rock. Sounds like rock. Looks like wood. Looks like wood. Feels like wood, kinda, but it's like rock. I wonder if this is a petrified chunk of wood. It's fascinating. It's right on the trail. Huh. It looks like the trail is going to the left and there's a trail going to the right. Let's see what's on the left. And yeah, it's not it. I don't want to jump that. I don't know if I had a good running start. Oh my gosh, if you slip down there you're gonna get dirty. Some brown mud. That's all right. I think the trail's on the right anyway. Oh, I have to jump over this guy. Whoa. This is that black popcorn-like rock at that sign. Talked about like butanic acid, butanic something. There's a lot of it down here. Get nice and close up. I'll have to say, after the Caprock Nature Trail ends, the trail was not very well marked. Just like a maze of paths. And you kind of have to just kind of figure out. I see a sign up ahead, so I guess we are on the right one. But it's kind of confusing for a while there. I wasn't sure where I was. It got confusing, but now it's even kind of not worse, but it's very dense, overgrown. You can tell the usual people that would come through and clear all this off aren't doing anything this year because of COVID and all, so it's a crazy trail. You have to constantly duck. There's plants everywhere. Really muddy. No views, we're just in the plants. Maybe I should have turned around at the nature trail, huh? Alright, we're out of the plants, and all of a sudden we come upon these cool rock formations. They're so unique. All kinds of weird textures. It's so cool. Kind of just have to be here to appreciate it. It's wild. And I love these things. It's like little columns with mushroom tops. It's crazy. I had a lot of climb, but worth it. We get some views. Nice. Nice and clear. That's the way we came as well. You could see the trail, and then we came from to the left. But nice. Oh, you could see the meadows with the yellow flowers far ahead. Nice. We're walking along a ridge of some sort. I didn't look at the topographic map or anything of this. I didn't see this coming. Nice. It's nice seeing these fiberglass posts because at least you know you're definitely on the trail. Huh. You can totally see the trail over there. There's a little gate or like a fence. It actually must come along there, hit the fence, and then it goes down and then comes back up and then up here. Pretty cool. I don't think I'm in a desert, but when I see stuff like this, it makes me think I am in a desert. Am I in a desert? I don't know. Wow. Walking in all the plants is actually paying off. These amazing views from the ridge here. Love it. We're actually walking on this ridge for a little while here. Hear the grasshoppers clicking, clicking, clickety clack. Wow, you could see the trail way down below. Wow. Down below is the road, and there's a part where it's a single lane, and I didn't notice it as much when I drove by because I was driving, but I'll show you some pictures. But you could totally tell where the rock and dirt just washed out into the street and they pushed it aside. I'm guessing in a normal year they clean it up and fix up the road, but for now they just kind of pushed the dirt off and made it a single lane, just enough for people to drive through, which is reasonable. Gotta do what you gotta do these days, right? I'm wondering if we're at the high point now since there's a bench right here. A lot of times you see benches where it doesn't make sense, but this bench is really well placed. Very nice. Wow, so beautiful. What's interesting is a year ago from today, if I saw herds of bison, I'd be going goo goo gaga. But I don't know, I guess I've seen so much bison in the last year that they're cool. But right now, I mean, I've always liked them, but flowers, these flowers are amazing. I can't get over it. I mean, they're just tiny little flowers, but there's so many of them, they just make the fields yellow. And the variety of flowers right now too, because I guess it's late July. For most of the beginning of this trail, the sun is behind me, so I've been just kind of showing what's in front of me just because I'll just be too dark. But once we turn around on a loop, believe me, you're gonna see a lot of my face. Yep. Don't stop watching the video. Nah, I'm not gonna show myself that much, but look at all these flowers. There's big fields of purple flowers over there. Not fields, I guess, with big clusters. Look at these yellow flowers, and we got all these little ones, and we got these big yellow ones, pink ones with the petals that face down. I wonder if they face up at some point. There's a sign for the trail, and we know all this disturbed dirt, it's not from people walking around and stuff, it's bison coming up to scratch themselves on the post. In fact, this post is super rounded, Probably because they've been rubbing up on it so much. Look how shiny the edges of the sign are. They love scratching themselves on posts. Look how they even curved the sides down. I mean, they are pretty heavy, up to 2,000 pounds, but pretty funny. All this disturbed dirt. Look at the flowers back there. Amazing. Here's a road crossing. The whole scenic drive speed limit is 25 miles an hour. Nobody's coming. Let's cross. There should be a bend overlook or something up ahead, and we're actually going to stay on the river side of the road, so we're going to get better views of the river. Oh, here we go. Far for now, but we'll get there. Here's an example of one of those little like dandelion type things, except they're huge. In fact, this is my finger. I mean, it's as big as my palm, I think. And each part is huge. It's at least 1 inch wide. All right, the riverbend outlook is coming up, but man, it's making us walk through this jungle before we get there. There's a clear area right to the left of us, but okay, we're going through. Okay, it's clearing up. It was bad for a bit there. Looks like the riverbend overlook is just out and back, so we'll just do that, and we have 1.2 miles back to the car. It's gonna be a lot of down though, so I hope it's not too muddy. A bunch of cars. Let's get over there and check it out before all these people head out here too. Cool. There's a little platform, but further down, I guess that's for people that can't walk as far, but further down there's a little building. Views over here, and on the right I thought it was just like a trail that people made up, but there's a log there, so it's meant for people to go up. So let's check it out. Yeah, the trail goes over for quite a while, but over there it doesn't look like you're gonna get as good of views. Check out the views from here. Amazing. Just a weird rock formations, like that black rock with the white bit of rock in the middle on the top. That's so weird. And Little Missouri River down below. All right, heading down that building now. It's not very far. Little trail on the left. Let's go check it out. Looks like you get some views. I saw a little black thing in the river, and my first thought was, oh my god, it's a dinosaur. I don't know why I thought it was a dinosaur. Can't be a dinosaur. Impossible. The shelter looks like, they kind of use bricks, but it looks like they used the rock from around here. The various texture, it's pretty cool looking. Nobody inside, that's good. Wow, it's pretty awesome. I'm gonna stay for a little bit and scope around and look for animals. Way down below is a lone bison. I wonder if he's the one I saw earlier yesterday. Big boy. It's quite funny down below. There's a bunch of rocks, and I'll show you a close-up. It reminds me of seeing the relief sculptures of a bunch of priests, like in the Renaissance era, kind of standing next to each other with their hoods on, so kind of get the head and the shoulders kind of blended together. It's funny. There's a trail branch here, and there's an obvious trail that comes through, and I followed it because I thought we're heading the right way, but it's kind of goes off here. Is this the right trail? And it's just overgrown, or what am I supposed to be here? Let's jump this guy. All right. Where's the trail then? I didn't see anything else going to the right. Is it over there? Oh wait. Yeah, wait, no, is this a trail? No. I don't know what's going on. Alright, we don't have to jump this fence. We're gonna go around here. So confused. Ah, here we go. That was an overlook. See this post with an arrow. I guess we're just gonna walk along this bridge. Oh man, I was hoping that we would go down and get better looks, but boring road walk basically. Nice views though, but road walk. A lot of times when I walk past these road barriers like this, I wonder, those poor Iraqis, they don't have any of these because coalition troops tore them all down because the insurgents were putting rockets right along the side as explosives, which is great for them because it's elevated and it's easily hidden. So yeah, they tore them all down, so now they don't have any of those to help protect the drivers in case they fall asleep or something. They just plow into the post or just drive off. Nothing. I kind of wonder how it is now. It's been 16 years since I've been there. I wonder if they put them back or something. I don't know. Well, we left the road. I hope this is it. 1.2 miles to go. Getting slightly thirsty. It's hot. Down below we got an example of someone parked on the street illegally. It's not a turn off, it's just a dirt area, but they felt they could just stop. There's some pictures. I'm at a branch off the trail and you can see the overlook over there, but look at the rest of the land. And the clouds are creating a nice texture to the rock. I wish the clouds would come over me right now. Wow, look at that. You could tell that the bison have been using this trail as well. It's a big old print. There's my hand. What baby hand. Well, we're off of the street again. Thank goodness. And let's see what we see around this curve here. I bet we're gonna get a good views of the river again. I will say these bison tracks, I think, look fresh. I based my estimate of whether the footprint was fresh because of all the rain yesterday, and they look really fresh. A lot of this ground has dried up, but it's still a little wet underneath. And you can tell where it dug it up because it's all wet where he stepped. Let's be real quiet. We could sneak up on him without us seeing him. I mean, if we sneak up on him, we can see him without him seeing us. That would be cool. I won't get close though. See, most of the mud is not dry, slightly dry, but over there you can tell it's really wet. So it hasn't had a chance to dry out since it got scooped up. Yeah, look at all these steps. He's going this way. I have a plan. If he charges at me, I'll do it like Avatar style and just jump off the ledge. Something will catch me, right? Yeah. Everything will be alright. There are also deer prints, or I don't know, maybe it's bighorn sheep right there. There's another one right there. Those are older though. Interesting. The bison footprints go over here. Oh, I think he went down this. He sure did. I think he went down this thing. I'm not going down that thing. That's not the trail end. Oh my gosh, where's it? I guess you can get down. It switches back over there. Huh. The Arkenbach Trail or something like that is down there, so I guess it followed that down there. You could see the trail at the base there. You could see the trail for the Arkenbach Trail, and that goes down there. Okay. Well, no more bison, but for me it's a long trek downwards. It's only 0.8 miles, but it's all down. check out this rock structure. I saw it in front of me earlier. I thought it was like a dome, like how planetarium domes look. And then look at the rocks on the left. There's like little columns and little hallways back there for like little animals that can live like they're in a palace or something. So cool. Everything's cool. Look at all the different rocks here. There's white rocks, red rocks, really loose. This is obviously the cool part of the trail. I mean, from the parking lot, you just go across the street and then you get to walk in all these rocks. Right up on the rocks. You get to go explore, see what's what. Check out the river. And the trail seems to go up to the right of that big rock. I don't know where it goes from there. Let's see. I hope I'm on the right trail. And I see the sign, so I know to get there, but there's no exact path to get there. I guess this will do. Well, I guess I go up these wooden stairs. Uh-oh, my battery's low. It's gonna turn off. All right, let's go on up. I think this is one of those petrified wood, like logs. It looks like a log, but it's rock. Kind of looks like a log, but it's rock. I don't know what to think of it. The trail goes up these logs, but there's big holes here and there. Only a couple feet down, but it's interesting. Alright, so the Osmo Pocket battery died, so I'm now vlogging with the Sony. I got the camera, or I got the microphone on there, but it's going to be much more wobbly. I won't walk and talk so much. The views along this section of trail are much better. It's a lot up from the Caprock Nature Trail parking lot, but it's amazing. And the street is far to my left, down, so I don't even hear any cars. And it's just amazing views right along this ledge here. Totally worth just hiking up here and then going back. It's actually a ridge as well, so on the left where the street is below, you get to see the real nice distinct layers of the rocks. It's a really nice section to hike. I got up here and my first thought was, what the heck? Trail to the left, but that's going to the car. Well, yeah, it's a super obvious trail, but I think it's just to an overlook over there, so let's check it out. Does that look like a big clamshell? Alright, I came to that overlook, but it looks like there actually is a trail here. There's steps and everything, so I wonder if that's what I take down. I'm gonna go look at the other one and I'll come back. But this one looks like the trail. Yep, the trail on the left just led to this overlook. Walked along a ridge and just came up here, and then that's it. And there's a road below. Somewhere to the right is the parking area, and we gotta get down there. So let's wander over to the other trail. It's beautiful views here. I don't know if it's worth it to come along here. If you like ridge walking though, it's worth it because it's right along a sharp little ridge. Nice hike. I'm not sure what's going on exactly, but I just noticed that this picture is like a cowboy. I don't know if the other signs were like that and I just couldn't see him before. Or maybe it's not a cowboy and it just worn down somehow, like the bison etched it into the white. I'll have to look it up. Would this be considered proper trail work? Just kind of stick a Y branch underneath the tree, keep it up? I don't know, I guess it works. Well, I'm back to my car. It's gonna be hot in there. Let's check the temperature. Not bad, 90.9 degrees. Not bad, Al, actually. It's 12 o'clock. Hello, I'm back to my car actually, and I drove out to the southern part of the Theodore Roosevelt National Park, and I'm actually at a Buffalo Gap campsite right now. It's another campsite. For some reason I thought there was a campsite here for $10 with showers, but it's $6 here. There's no showers. It's not bad. There's a grassland. I think I can probably get a spot because it doesn't seem to be super crowded. Just the east of here that's free, but there doesn't seem to be any shade at all out there. And it's out in the open, so I won't be able to like wash my hair and stuff. I really need to wash up today. And here, there's actually a lot of little pullouts with a lot of shrubbery and trees in the way, so there's a little privacy. So I grabbed one spot, $6 for tonight, and not bad. It's about 10 miles to the park. I mean, it could be better, but at least I know there's a spot that's kind of secluded, and I can kind of like wash my hair and clean off the sweat from the hike today. I was considering doing a hike here at the southern end, but I think I'm just gonna do the scenic loop. Check out some overlooks, because I figure I'll try to get back here within 4 hours. But then tomorrow morning I'm going to head east along the highway and then go to Painted Canyon and just do a short hike there in the morning when it's still nice and cool. It's supposed to be in the 90s tomorrow, so I don't want to hike during the day. It's already 80 outside. It's pretty hot. And then my road trip is over for this year, actually. I'm going to head home. I'm going to drive like 300, 400 miles tomorrow and then camp somewhere, I don't know. And then I think there's a grasslands in eastern North Dakota. Then after that, I'm just going to go home, like drive 9-10 hours straight home. I'm going to stay at my sister's for a while, and I'll be there for a week, kind of sorting stuff out. And then I'm actually flying to, for now the plan is we're going to fly to Croatia. Tina and I are going to meet each other there. I have to go to get a COVID test 48 hours before arrival in the country. Then we're going to we already have an Airbnb place, and we're going to actually quarantine until we get the results. So that's the deal for now. So this road trip's going to be over, but it's alright. I get to see Tina soon, so it'll be worth it. But for now, let's head on over to the park, do the scenic drive, and see what we have to do. From the campsite here, we're not going to be able to see the comet tonight. So, oh well, maybe tomorrow night.